Well, up next, Kenji Moriwaki against Hideo Oyama. Oyama, remember, scored 56 and 3 seconds on the hammers. How will he do on this fantasy stage? The best time so far. 1 minute and 4 from Hiromichi Sato. Both across the first obstacle. Now to the swing mast again. It's 20 feet in the air, by the way, the bar that they have to wrap the rope around. And it's 15 foot across the water completely. Just about made it. Quite a big gap opening up at the moment. Several techniques we've seen on the road. That seems to be the favoured technique. And he's struggling though. He's just gone back to the 2 arms. Oh, straight in the water. Simply about the clock now. Oh, and the cannonballs claim another victim. No score for either Kenji Moriwaki or Hideo Oyama. Did okay on the hammers, didn't he? Cannonball is difficult though, the swing mast too, both really technical. You have to get your balance absolutely perfect. A desperate grab for the platform, but it had gone. Well, Razor Ramon now against Teru now. This should be interesting. Teru set a fantastic time. .39.58 across the hammers, Teru. Razor Ramon finished, but in 54.50, Teru is the quicker. Both across should be a good race, this one. You would back Teru, though. The acrobat, remember. Has to be a disadvantage, doesn't it, Razor Ramon, wearing those sunglasses all the time at night? Perhaps it helps him concentrate the mind. Teru across comfortably, flung himself mid-swing, didn't he? Well, this shouldn't prove any problem at all to an acrobat of his quality. Razor Ramon, though, staying in there. Back both of these to finish, wouldn't you? We've yet to have a double finish. Oh, look at that from Teru. He was walking on air almost as though the cannonballs weren't there. Razor Ramon will just want to finish and hope that Teru makes a mistake. That was impressive across the cannonballs, though. He's gained a bit of ground here, though. Teru, though, halfway up already. About 5 meters to go on the climb now for Teru. Razor Ramon trying to chase him down, but Teru is there again. 1:24.34. Not as quick as Hiromichi Sato, though. Quickest across the hammers, but only second quickest at this stage. And 1:24.34 for Razor Ramon. It was the best heat so far, both finishing. How impressive was that? Flick of the abdominals and he was over Teru. Fair play to Razor Ramon. He was in Teru's shadow for the whole of that heat. Well, it's final time then. And this is an awesome challenge. They have to climb this structure. Look at it, 25 meters high of imposing metal. It is simply the one who climbs it the quickest is the winner. Michael, Razor Ramon, Teru, and Hiromichi Sato are the 4 finalists. Here we go then, Michael up first. Just shows how imposing it is when you see it from that position. It's all about speed now. It is simply a race against each other's time. Michael, the first to go. Storming straight up the middle of the structure. 153.73, remember, he scored on the fantasy stage. Beaten in the end by 3 other competitors. That's why he's going first. He was the slowest qualifier. And that's not a bad start, 34.22. The marker has been laid down by Michael. That is some height, isn't it? You can see it from the camera up the top. Bearing in mind all the challenges they've already done, it takes a fair bit of stamina to get up there. Quite thin as well, aren't they? The bars that they have to climb up could easily slip off it. Michael there, though, in 34.22. Now, Ramon. 124.34, the 3rd fastest time on the fantasy stage. 54.50 over the hammers. He's steady, but lacks a bit in speed, Ramon. And he's flying up this at the moment. He's eating it up, isn't he? 19 seconds at the moment. It's inside. Go on, Razor. 21.18. 13 seconds he smashed off of Michael's time. That is some challenge for the rest of them. Michael knows he can't win it now, but Ramon has laid down the marker. He's been steady throughout this tournament tonight. Just flew up it, didn't he? Absolutely flew up it. 21.18, that is going to take some beating. I think he knew that climbing was a strong point of his. It was all about surviving the other events, wasn't it? Making sure he wasn't eliminated. And then on the level playing field of the final climb, fancied his chances, and you can see why. Now, Teru, he is a genuine threat. 21.18 to beat, though. I think even for an acrobat and an athlete of his quality, that is a good marker. And he's away. Oh, made a mistake there. He missed a couple of rungs, didn't he, Teru? Not the best start. About a third of the way up the structure, he slipped again. I think the quality of Ramon's climb perhaps playing on his mind a bit. Made 1 or 2 errors so far, has Teru. 2/3 of the way up now. He's behind, isn't he? He can't do it now. And Ramon is looking good. 26.61. It's enough for second place so far. Seeing off the time of Michael, but he knows not good enough, Teru. And that will hit him hard. Ramon is 1 away from victory here. Hiromichi Sato, who's been the most consistent, is the last to go. Look, he keeps missing the rungs, doesn't he, Teru? And that's what cost him. Did well, actually, to get 26.61, given how many times his feet slipped off the rungs. This is it, then. Hiromichi Sato. 21.18. The time to beat. Looks like something out of Village People, doesn't he, Ramon? Will he be celebrating? Here goes Sato, though. That is amazing technique. Look at him. He's shooting up that like a squirrel in the New Forest would shoot up a tree trunk. It's amazing. Sato is flying here. 17.83. Sato's the winner. And Ramon holds his head. He thought 21.18 would be enough, but that was superhuman from Hiromichi Sato. Are you Spider-Man in disguise? There's people shouting down there. Hiromichi Sato, the winner, 17.83. And Ramon just left to reflect on it. Fair play to Sato. I think he was the most consistent over this program.